My beloved child, I want you to know that I have seen every tear you've cried. Not one has fallen unnoticed by me. Each drop has been gathered and held close to my heart. You may have felt alone in your sorrow, but I was right there with you, sitting beside you even when the pain seemed too heavy to bear. There were nights when you cried silently, when the weight of your struggles felt unbearable. There were moments when disappointment ran so deep, you couldn't find words to explain it, even to yourself. But I heard your heart. I knew what you couldn't say out loud, and I never left your side. You've carried burdens that weren't easy to carry. You've worn the expectations of others like a heavy coat. You've shown up for life even when your heart was breaking. You've loved when it hurt, and trusted even when fear tried to take over. Others may have only seen your strength on the outside, but I saw the battles within, the moments when hope felt thin, when questions felt louder than faith. And yet you kept going. You kept turning back to me. That's why I'm speaking to you now, not just to comfort you, but to declare something new. The tide is turning. The tears you've shed are not wasted. They are seeds being planted for a new season. Before you step into what I am restoring, let go of any belief that your pain was your fault. Don't carry the lie that sorrow is weakness. You are not being punished. You are not forgotten. You are not here to prove your worth to me, because I gave you worth from the very beginning. Your tears didn't disqualify you. They prepared you. They opened your heart to deeper compassion, stronger trust, and a more real kind of worship. You've walked through the valley, but I never let you stay there. Now I am leading you out, not the same as you were before, but stronger. I am not ignoring what you've lost. I am redeeming it. I am not minimizing your suffering. I am multiplying the good that will come from it. What looked broken was actually a breakthrough being born in secret. Now I am bringing it into the light. Every tear you cried in private, I used them to water the soil of your future. Every moment of pain has been woven into something eternal. You didn't break down just to stay broken. You were broken open so something new could grow. Now, what felt like endings are becoming beginnings. What felt too heavy to carry is becoming the very thing that grounds you in me. So let this truth rise in you. Your tears didn't win. Your pain didn't define you. Your sorrow didn't silence you. I held every drop. And now, I am turning your tears into triumph. Not someday, but starting now. My child, I see you. I know the weight you carry, the sadness, the questions, the moments when hope felt like a distant dream. You may have felt invisible, but not one tear has fallen without my notice. Not one cry in the night went unheard. I was there with you, even when you couldn't feel me. You've walked through fire, not because I wanted to hurt you, but because I knew what it would bring out in you. Strength, compassion, faith that doesn't break. You were never meant to stay in the pain, but to grow through it. And now, I'm bringing you out, not the same as before, but stronger. I want you to understand something important. Your pain was not punishment. It was purpose being prepared. Just like seeds must be buried before they bloom, your heart had to go through seasons of sorrow so something beautiful could rise from it. You've been misunderstood. You've carried burdens heavier than you should have. You've loved when it hurt and kept going when everything in you wanted to stop. Others saw your strength on the outside, but I saw your heart. how you held on to me even when it was hard. Now I'm telling you, the time of tears is becoming the time of triumph. What looked broken was actually a miracle growing in secret. I'm bringing it into the light. You didn't survive just to stay silent. You survived so you could help others find hope. Your story is powerful, not because life was easy, but because you stayed faithful when it wasn't. Don't let fear or shame tell you that you're too late, too broken, or not enough. That's not my voice. I say you are mine. I chose you before you ever knew me. You are not defined by your past, your mistakes, or what people said about you. You are chosen, loved, and ready for more. Let me heal your heart completely. Let me show you how to walk in this new season, not alone, but with me beside you. Prayer is not just for big moments. It's for every part of your day. Talk to me in the morning. Walk with me during school or work. Whisper your fears and your dreams. I'm listening. Worship me not only when you feel good, but especially when you don't. Praise breaks chains. Singing or speaking truth changes the air around you. Invite my presence into your home, your room, your thoughts. And most of all, believe in who I say you are. Not someone still falling apart, but someone already being made whole. This is your turning point, not because your pain is gone, but because it's being changed into something powerful. Your tears didn't win. Your sorrow didn't silence you. I held every drop, and now I'm turning them into triumph. My beloved child, I want you to know that every small step of obedience you've taken, every time you listened when I whispered, every time you moved even when your heart was trembling, has not gone unnoticed by me. You may have wondered if they mattered, but I tell you this, those steps were planting seeds for a harvest you are now beginning to see. You trusted me in the quiet moments, even when no one else saw. You gave up things I asked you to release, not because it made sense, but because something deep inside you knew I could be trusted. That trust is now becoming your strength, and my favor is rising in your life like the morning sun. I am not asking you to be perfect. I never have. I am asking you to stay close, to walk with me each day, not just when you feel spiritual, but in the middle of your messes, your mistakes, and your moments of doubt. When I speak, respond. Not perfectly, not loudly, but faithfully. That is how you grow. That is how I build my purpose into your life. I have placed people around you who will help you hear my voice more clearly. They won't always look or sound like what you expect, but their words will carry weight. Listen to them. Learn from them. Don't waste your time trying to convince everyone of your calling. Let me handle that. Your job is to keep stepping forward in what I've already spoken over you. Keep track of the ways I move in your life. Write down the times I answered prayer, the moments I gave you peace, the whispers I placed in your spirit. These are not just notes. They are reminders, evidence that I am real, that I am near, and that I am working all things together for good. Don't let distractions pull you away from me. The world will try to fill your mind with noise, but I am calling you back to stillness, back to my presence, where your soul finds rest and your spirit finds direction. Stay anchored in love, not just for me, but for others. That love is powerful. It builds bridges, heals wounds, and opens doors only I can open. Let your worship rise, not only when you feel joyful, but especially when you need it most. Praise breaks chains. Singing, praying, and declaring truth changes the air around you. Invite my presence into your home, your school, your friendships. Worship is not about performance. It's about power. Above all, remember this: your tears were never wasted. What looked like loss is becoming gain. What felt like silence is now turning into strategy. I am bringing you out, not just healed, but equipped. Not just comforted, but commissioned. This is not just a new season. This is a new level of walking with me. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are exactly where I need you to be, and I am pouring my joy into your heart. Your obedience has opened the door, and now my overflow is coming. Not someday, but starting now. Amen.